Hi, my name is Colbert and let's start with Ghostrunner. This is a hardcore slasher packed with a lightning-fast action set in a grim cyberpunk megastructure. You'll have to climb Dogma Tower, humanity's last shelter after a world-ending cataclysm, and make your way up from the bottom to the very top to confront the tyrannical Keymaster. The streets of this tower city are full of violence, evil boss rules with iron fist and little regard for human life. If you like Shadow Warrior or Doom Eternal, there is a huge chance that you will enjoy Ghostrunner as well. Darksiders Genesis. This is a great game with great humor and very positive reviews on Steam. It is well balanced to play in co-op mode, but also fun in single player as well without any regrets. You, like me, probably have no friends anyway. Although I must warn you that here you will do more shooting than bashing and slashing, but you will get a fair share of the latter as well. Game has great graphics, a bit of childish dialogues, and no potato salad man class, which is a shame. Anyway, for me it gets a solid 8 beers out of 10. The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing Final Cut. This is definitely one of the most known classic action RPGs out there. If you are in doubt, you can download a free demo at first and try it out. You'll find a campaign with over 50 hours of gameplay. This version of the game is the collection of 3 standalone episodes told as one continuous story with 6 playable classes and new endgame mode with a huge variety of open missions. People on Steam are talking that this is a very addictive game, even if the graphics feel a bit outdated. Bastion. This is an action role-playing experience with a reactive narrator who marks your every move. Here you can explore more than 40 lush hand-painted environments, find more than 10 upgradable weapons, enjoy gamepad support and discover the secrets of the Calamity, a surreal catastrophe that shattered the world to pieces. The game doesn't have a huge replay value even if it has a new Game Plus setting, but for this price is one of the best deals you can get. Monster Hunter World. You can take on the role of a hunter and slay ferocious monsters in a living ecosystem where you can use the landscape and its diverse inhabitants to get the upper hand. You can hunt alone or in co-op with up to 3 other players and use materials collected from fallen foes to craft new gear. People on Steam are talking that the combat is very satisfying and the game is made with an incredible attention to tiny details. Monster Hunter World has 87% of positive reviews left by more than 200,000 players. Incredible achievement. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Game shares its open nature with games like Skyrim and The Witcher 3, but has more strategy and more dynamic fights. It's a tougher game in general, but if you like to explore the open world and love fantasy games, you will probably like it as well. People on Steam are talking that this is an underrated gem that is a must-play for every open world fantasy fan. Part 2 is in the making right now, so stay with my channel for more news in the future. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Set in a Viking age, a broken Celtic warrior embarks on a haunting vision quest into Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice will pull you deep into a Senua's mind. And that mind is a crazy one, so the game is pure mindfuck. You will never know what is real and what is not. The one fact that you will know for sure is that this is a beautiful game. Graphics are almost photorealistic, so if you are a sucker for an eye candy, this game definitely delivers it. Inquisition Martyr. Keep in mind that you will probably need a gamepad to play this game on your PC without any problems, because playing with keyboard and mouse may prove to be a challenge. Not for everyone though, I have read many comments on both sides. The action of the game evolves in a really dark, gritty, gothic, grim, dystopian future of the darkness and gloomy pain of shadows of evil of the planet of the apes, where you travel through the innards of a gothic-class ship named Morta. And the gameplay, the main thing of every game, is highly addictive. It will burn tens or even hundreds of your hours even quicker than vodka does. Ashen. This Souls-like game has a charm. World of Ashen is artistically beautiful. Together with great music, it will completely engulf you in this world, but not for too long. Sooner or later you will start to notice that enemies, besides looking a bit different, have the same attack patterns and the game will start to feel repetitive. If you are a hardcore player, this game is probably not for you. But if you are a casual traveler through this unforgiving world of Souls-like games, who just wants to glimpse into the Soulsborne genre, it may suit you well. You may like it even more than other Dark Souls games, or or not. Sea of Thieves. Who has 7 legs, 7 arms and 7 eyes? Of course, it's 7 pirates or someone from Chernobyl. This game is a great pirate experience, from sailing and fighting to exploring and looting. Everything you need to live the pirate life and become a legend. The game is obviously inspired by Pirates of Caribbean movies rather than real pirate life, which was way less romantic. And I'm not talking about romantic downloading illegal games from Pirate Bay, oh no. Satisfactory.
What is this game doing in this list?
I don't know, but it's for sale and it's awesome, so deal with it. You will defeat nature by building massive factories everywhere. Expand wherever and however you want. All those animals and plants that live here are unimportant. They live to serve you and your mighty factory. You'll find about 30 square kilometers, which are about 11 square miles of terrain filled with unique flora and fauna. Make factory out of them. Build beautiful metal constructions instead of ugly nature. Cover the whole surface of the planet with your elegant conveyor belts and train tracks. Be a true hero of the industrial era. Be the hero nobody asked for. Hades. This is one of the most known action RPG roguelite games in our universe, and it holds 4th place in the best Steam game rankings. That is huge. Here your goal is to avoid dying, but the game's mechanics are made in a way that you will die a lot, and those deaths will make you stronger. That is the beauty of Hades. In other games you die, you rage quit and then uninstall, and here instead of that you will try again and again and again, because it's fun. Or because you are some kind of masochist. Let's be fair, it's probably because of that. And it's okay, I don't judge. Mortal Shell. Here the combat is very strategic. You must trust your weapon only when an opportunity opens. You have to calculate your moves to unleash counter blows or perish and meet your doom if you are an impatient one. The RPG element is very strong here. You can get new skills, upgrade old ones, sharpen your blades with acid, and of course find different weapons. You will meet many grotesque creatures, but do not let fear halt your journey. Muster your courage and face them down as a true sofa warrior you are. Foregone. I think someone sent me the code and I installed the game just to check it out, but I was hooked for a few hours. I never finished it, but I definitely played way more than I was expecting to. I'm not a platformer player at all, to be honest, and it still hooked me hard. The game itself is not that long as well. You will beat it in about 6 hours if you have a skill. Just use the gamepad, it's kinda terrible to control it with keyboard. Very positive reviews on Steam is making this game for this price a must-play for every platformers fan. Astroneer. The game is set during the 25th century intergalactic age of discovery, where astroneers explore the frontiers of outer space, risking their lives in harsh environments to unearth rare discoveries and unlock the mysteries of the universe itself. In this space sandbox adventure, you can work alone or together with other players to build custom bases above or below the ground, create vehicles to explore a vast solar system, and use terrain to create anything you can imagine. So basically, you are invading beautiful planets with beautiful nature and making an industrial hell out of them. Yeah, screw nature, the galaxy is full of it. Victor Vran. This game has its fans. Every now and then I'm getting comments under my videos stating that
Victor Vran is the best game ever made.
Yeah, you know, this statement is really questionable. It sounds similar when someone says,
My wife is the most beautiful woman in the world.
yeah, but has your wife actually won the title of Miss Universe or something? Does she at least have the most popular video of the week on Pornhub? No? I thought so. Have anyone even asked if she's beautiful? You see, nobody cares. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Victor Vran. Good game, but not the best game ever made. The Slormancer. You'll find 3 unique classes and more than 200 unique abilities, upgrades and passives for every class. Each active ability here has its own skill tree, allowing you to create unique combinations. You will also find 120 weapons available for every class and more than 400 achievements to unlock. An overkill? Yes, but a pleasant one. There cannot be too many achievements. You know, they are like kittens. 1 is great, 2 is awesome, but if I throw 400 kittens at you, it would be super fantasticular. Yeah, I invented this word and it's officially awesome. V Rising. In this Diablo-like action RPG, you will awaken as a weakened vampire after centuries of slumber. A hunt for blood in the nearby settlements to regain your strength while hiding from the scorching sun and aggressive garlic plants to survive. Game has PvP combat implemented, so you can make allies online, fend off holy soldiers, and wage war against other players in a world of conflict. You will also have to rebuild your castle from ruins and convert humans into your loyal servants in a quest to raise your vampire empire. Nioh 2, the Complete Edition. Here you can create your own original protagonist and embark on an adventure that will take you through the devastated lands across Japan during the Sengoku period. Much like the previous title, which gained a lot of praise from fans and critics alike, Nioh 2 contains an original story and a lot of action. People on Steam are talking that this game is a masterpiece, well-balanced title with a great replayability value, but definitely not for those who suck at Souls-like games. But if you suck at Souls-like games, I have wonderful advice for you. Stop sucking, get good, see how easy it is.
Children of Morta.
This is a hack-and-slash RPG, but it's not for everyone. For example, it's not for me at all, because I don't like stories about cute, cozy families, about love and similar drama. I want good action, or if it lacks action, it has to be really good drama, you know, like American Beauty, 7 Pounds, Parasite, or Arrival. But this game wants to be both hack-and-slash Diablo and a drama about family. Imagine someone creating a mishmash of a game like Doom, where after killing demons and crushing skulls, you will have to go home and raise your children, change diapers, go out with your dog, kiss your wife, and then go back to killing demons again. I'm sure that a game like this would be played by the same crowd who play Children of Morta. Anyway, this is a great game if you are into drama and are not afraid of some roguelike action as well. Also check out the GOG weekly sale as well. Solasta, Blasphemous, Mountain Blade, Mafia, Bioshock, The Outer Worlds, XCOM 2, and many others are discounted right now. Click on my link in the description and check them out. You won't regret that. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.